Hello everybody, DF here, and we are playing a pretty old game, well, a game that's at least 10 or so years old, Nancy Drew, The Secret of the Old Clock. Now, a little backstory with this, I've actually played this game before, or I attempted to play it back when I was 14. Yeah, I've had this game for a long time, but I got stuck at one point, and it got so stuck that I ended up rage quitting, and I tried to play the game again later, but I got stuck in the same place. I had to watch another gameplay to see that one point where I got stuck. I'm like, oh, I felt so stupid too. That's what I could have done this whole time. So now I've come back to it after, I don't know, 8 or so years, and maybe more. And I'm gonna try again, and you guys are gonna watch me. So yeah, I don't have a webcam for this because I've run out of USB ports, and I need one for the CD player, and one for the microphone. So, and it's just as well because I'm not so sure if my recording setup is. And it's just as well because I'm not sure if my recording program is going to be playing this game properly, recording this game properly. My mic might sound different because I'm using my older mic because I needed the cable from my current mic to plug into the CD player because I couldn't find the other one. Anyway. So, yes, I will remember some of the puzzles because I actually think I got pretty far in this game before. So it might seem like it's half blind, but yes, I actually remember some of the puzzles that I solved like 10 or so years ago. So let's just do a new game.
Welcome to my latest case, The Secret of the Old Clock. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, click on Tutorial.
I'll let some of this play for you guys who are coming in for the first time. I think I remember how to play. I've also watched some other gameplays of games I don't own, so go to Junior Detective.
The year, 1930. The place, the road to Titusville, where we find Nancy Drew behind the wheel of her blue roadster, pondering this question. Why did Emily Crandall, a girl whom Nancy knows only through their mutual friend Helen Corning, ask Nancy to drive all the way out to the Lilac Inn to see her? Does it have something to do with the fact that Emily's mother died barely a month earlier, leaving Emily to run the restaurant with only her guardian to help her? And more important, why, when she called, did Emily sound so desperate? The spunky teenager turns off the main road, blissfully unaware that Emily isn't all that waits her at the end of the driveway. No, Nancy Drew is about to get her first taste of the mystery, intrigue, and adventure that are to become her destiny.
So this is a combination of a lot of the classic Nancy Drew novels, including The Secret of the Old Clock, which I have read, and I know it's a deviation from that mystery already, and something about The Secret of the Lilac Inn, I think that was another one. Okay, so here are our tools. Here's a map of the town. Here's our notebook. Dad's rules of the road. Watch the fuel gauge so I don't run out of gas. Avoid potholes so I don't get a flat. Use a spare to change the tire if I do get a flat. And never, ever, ever drive without a spare. Find a gas station and get the tire fixed pronto. Remember that. We do a lot of driving in this one. Father's phone number and Bess Marvin's phone number and George, since she's always over there. I find this interesting to play since I've been watching the new Nancy Drew series, which goes a whole supernatural take on it. I'm loving it so far. I know it gets a bad rep. Is that it? Okay. And here's what to do. Talk to Emily and find out why she invited me to the inn. Note to self, when a task has been completed, remember to check it off.
Check. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, just reminding everyone. And, okay. Exit. And this shows we got $3.50. And remember, this is taking place in the 1930s. So, was it, or what do you say, 1929 or something like that? Well, it's early. Yeah. So, stuff is a lot cheaper. Well, relatively speaking, it looks a lot cheaper because of inflation. Okay, so I was just checking on the recording real quick, and looks like it is recording just fine. It just may end up smaller, but looks like it'll at least be decent when I edit it later. So just checking real quick. Okay. All right. How do we get out of this map here? All right. Seriously, how do we get out of this map? There we go. So here we are, the Lilac Inn. And we're gonna go there first. Checking out this phone.
Drop a nickel into the slot, please.
Not yet. Oh, look. Cat symbol. Let's remember that later.
Well, hello. I'll bet my bloomers you're Nancy Drew.
Bet my bloomers.
That's right. Are you Emily's guardian?
You got it. I'm Jane Willoughby. I'm Emily's guardian, but only for the next 3 months until she turns 18. Then she's on her own.
It smells like someone's been baking pies.
Don't make me hungry.
Pies are the Lilac Inn specialty. We get orders from all over. Oh, that reminds me, your father called. You're supposed to call him. You can use the coin phone on the porch. Emily didn't say anything about you coming until just this morning.
Is it okay that I'm here?
Don't get me wrong, she can invite anybody here she wants. It's just that she's gotten so darn forgetful lately.
Okay.
Maybe she's just, still thinking about her mom.
She misses her mom, that's for sure. So do I. Gloria and me, we were best friends, you know? The two of us ran this swell little dress shop over in Capital City. But then she got hitched and I didn't. And the next thing I know, she's writing me saying it would sure take a load off her mind if I could take care of her little girl should something ever happen to her.
It was nice of you to take her in. Yeah.
Emily's father...
Died in the war. Cantigny, I think. Anyway, I couldn't say no. I mean, what are best friends for? I just wish I knew how to help Emily.
Help her do what?
Help her do what?
She's been acting so... Look, go talk to her. She probably just needs to spend some time with a bear cat like you instead of some dumb Dora like
I know
me.
what bear cat means,
go on up.
too.
She's in her room. Just make like a Boy Scout and be prepared.
Oh, God, they really emphasize the 1930 bit. Oh, look around. Can I look in here? I know we'll highlight red when there's something worth looking at. Can I explore in here? A little bit? Yeah. So yeah, hobo sign language becoming widespread. Yeah. I know this will probably come in handy later, so I'm going... 9th planet discovered named Pluto. It ain't that planet anymore. Shows you it really is taking place in the past. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this right from my notes later, because... Oh, that's an even better picture. What am I saying? I hit the road. Good place for a handout. Oop. Hit the road. Good place for a handout. A kind gentleman lives here. A kind woman lives here. Yeah, I know about the cat thing. Hobo writing. There's no use going this way. Go this way. Fresh water. Bad water. The owner is in. There are thieves about. 2 out of 10. Interesting. Keep quiet. Barking dog here. Dangerous neighborhood. The sky's the limit. Authorities here are alert. There's nothing to be gained here. Alright. Is that Teddy Roosevelt? Oh yeah, it is. President Roosevelt and John Mule? Mile? I don't know. Is that him moving the Panama Canal? I'm not exactly sure when that was. Wait a minute. No, that's got to be former President Roosevelt, because this is 1930, not Franklin Delano Roosevelt. That's an error there. Yes. Unless it's like, talking about history. One of those history editions. Would be history by now. Old clocks. We'll worry about that later. First, let's... Yeah. Alright, we go upstairs. Go find... Hey, Emily. Wherever you are. There you are. Sometimes people just show up in these games.
Nancy, hi. Welcome to the Lilac Inn. Oh, and before I forget, Thank you for that nice note you sent me when Mom died. It meant a lot to me.
Aw.
Well, I lost my mom too, years ago. I kind of know how you feel.
Yeah.
You and I may not be best friends or anything, but you're still one of the nicest people I know.
You obviously need to get out more.
You obviously need to get out more.
That's why I'm hoping you'll do me a favor. A big favor. You and your dad.
My dad?
Helen says he's a lawyer.
Yeah, he's a lawyer.
Shh!
What's wrong?
The animation's really weird in this game,
Your father
but
has a safe, right?
this is 1930. Lots of people have safes.
This is 1930. Lots of people have safes.
See this jewelry? I'd like you to take it home with you and put it in your father's safe.
It's beautiful.
It was my mother's. The few times I saw her wear it, she looked just like a movie star. I was hiding it here in my room, but all things considered, I'd feel a lot better if you would just take it home and have your father lock it up in his safe.
What do you mean, all things considered?
What do you mean, all things considered?
Strange things have been going on around here. That's all I can say. I know it sounds loony, and Jane probably told you that I've been acting loony, but please do this for me. What was that?
Emily, come downstairs, quick! The kitchen's on fire!
Well, that escalated quickly.
Come on, we better get out of here.
Dun dun dun.
This is horrible, just horrible. The fire chief says the stove was completely destroyed and there's smoke damage everywhere. The inn will have to shut down for months, maybe even for good.
Uh-oh. This is 1932. People scraping for money. Okay. Will insurance cover the damage?
Will insurance cover the damage?
I asked the fire chief the same thing. He said there could be a problem.
What kind of problem?
It looked to him like one of the burners on the stove had been left on. The flame either went out or was never lit, but anyway, something made a spark and boom. He said insurance companies are very reluctant to pay out when things look hinky. And that's when times are good.
You know, I just thought about it. You know, it's 2023 right now. 1930 is almost 100 years ago. Who was in the kitchen this morning?
Who was in the kitchen this morning?
Emily was the last person to use the stove. Like I said, she's been real forgetful lately.
Right.
I think she's pretty upset. But it's not her fault. What with her mom passing away barely a month ago, and me showing up, this total stranger who doesn't know the first thing about kids or running a restaurant, and her trying to do everything all by herself. It's just too much, that's all. Who wouldn't go a little off their nut?
At least she acknowledges it.
I better get that. The line to the regular phone got burned up in the fire, so now the only phone we got is the coin phone on the porch. Excuse me.
Oh no?
Emily?
The animation. What happened, Emily?
My mother's jewelry. It's gone. Someone must have stolen it while we were
Oh, I already knew that was going to
downstairs.
happen.
I knew something like this was going to happen. I just knew it.
You mean that sort of thing has happened
You
before?
mean this sort of thing has happened before?
Yes. No. I'd rather not say, but I will say this. I did not leave the stove on. That fire was not my fault. Oh, what am I going to do?
I believe you, Emily.
Without that jewelry, I don't have a prayer of paying for a new stove. And without a stove, I'll have to sell the inn. And if I lose the inn... I wish Mom were still here.
This is a lot
I
for
wish
a teenage
Josiah
girl.
Crowley had left us the money like he always said he was going to. That's what I wish.
Who's Josiah Crowley?
Yeah.
He was this old man that lived next door. He died last year. He spent most of his time here at the inn, and he led my mom and me to believe that he'd left a lot of money for us in his will. He gave us a clock, and afterwards, he'd always point to it and get this little twinkle in his eye and say, "Time will tell." But when they finally found his will, he didn't leave us a penny.
Time will tell. Maybe?
Maybe he didn't leave you anything because he didn't have anything.
Oh, he didn't act like it, but he was rich. His estate was worth almost $250,000.
Adjusting for inflation.
Everything went to Richard Topham. He's this man who claims to be able to help people develop their paranormal powers.
Okay, sorry, I need to So, inflation. So, $250,000 is 250,000. How much is that in? Okay, inflation calculator. Okay, looking at this. From going all the way back to 1930. I'm just gonna put January here because why not? Okay, calculate. Oh, put an actual number. Okay, 250,000. Holy crap! So it would be 4,460,657.89. Whoa! That gives you an idea of how much that is in 2023 dollars. Okay.
How did Josiah Crowley know him?
Josiah was kind of a screwball. One time he showed up at my birthday party dressed as my great Aunt Harriet. I didn't know it was really him until 2 days later. Anyway, he had all these weird hobbies, and he always thought it would be really keen to read minds. Josiah invited Richard Topham to move in so Topham could help him develop his paranormal powers right there in his house. Josiah was a sweet old man, and I do miss him. And he was free to give his money to whomever he wanted. But to get our hopes up like that, and then leave us nothing, it just wasn't like him.
Okay, I'm just starting to think something. 1930, he likes to cross-dress. He has another old man living with him. I'm just saying. Right.
Was your mother's jewelry insured?
Gosh, I forgot about that. I don't know. Jim Archer, I bet he'd know. He's our banker. I guess I should go talk to him.
Not one of your favorite people, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Mr. Archer's very nice. I mean, for a stuffy old banker. I'm just so bad at business things. And Jane, my guardian, she tries hard, but she's no good at it either. Maybe you could go talk to him. Please? It would be such a big help.
Sure.
He runs the Main Street Bank. You can't miss it. I'll call him and tell him you're coming.
Where is Richard Topham now?
I remember
He
Mr.
still lives
Topham.
in Josiah's house, which is right down the path out back. His house and the inn were built at the same time by two brothers during the Civil War.
How many people knew you kept your mother's jewelry in here?
No one. Well, Jane, my guardian, she knew, but I didn't tell anyone else.
Is the clock in the parlor the one Josiah gave you?
Yes. I don't know why he gave it to us. It's never worked, and nobody can open it to find out why.
Yeah, mind you, I do not know who did it in this. It's a big deviation from The Secret of the Old Clock book. They probably did that on purpose, so anyone who read the book wouldn't automatically know who did it. So, yeah.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Don't forget to call your father.
Okay, so, I guess, can we look in there?
Hi, Nancy.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Don't forget to call your father.
Okay, so this is why we got the tax. Yeah. Emily told me this old man named Josiah Crowley was going to leave. Okay. Going to town, meet Jim Archer. Talk to Emily and find out why she invited me to the inn. We did that. Did we?
That's done.
Well, we also got to call our dad, it seems. Let's explore a little bit. The Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. Gloria, read this, and pretty soon this fellow will be your favorite poet too, your pal Josiah. So it's really nice that, he's making friends with this single mom and her daughter. Trying to remember what significance this book does. Okay, can I get out? Thank you. I forgot about the arrows for a second. Alright. Just exploring. Oh, I remember the record player will come in later. What's this play? Yeah, forget it. I don't feel like playing music right now.
Is this your sewing machine?
Actually, that belonged to my mom. She and Jane used to be dressmakers. Mom was going to teach me how to use it, but she never got the chance.
I mean, Jane could probably teach you because she was a dressmaker too. I forget if the sewing machine is something that'll come up later. We can't go here? Like I said, I played this game a long time ago. Some stuff I remember, some I don't. Okay. Oh goodness. Can we talk to
So,
here?
is Emily all right?
Someone stole her mother's jewelry.
What?
Did you happen to see anyone go upstairs during all the commotion that the fire caused?
No. You mean someone stole it while everybody was rushing around trying to put out the fire? Hypers! If you can't trust a fireman, who can you trust?
Are you sure no one besides you and Emily was in the kitchen this morning?
Positive. Well, I suppose someone could have snuck in the back door. Are you saying someone caused that fire on purpose? To distract us?
Yeah.
Emily swears she turned the stove off after she used it.
But I'm the only one who knew she had that jewelry.
Huh.
It's not quite true.
What do you mean?
When Gloria was alive, she could have told people about it, or people may have seen her wearing it. And when she died, they knew the jewelry had to be around here somewhere, right?
Does anyone in particular come to mind?
Sorry. It's been hard enough getting to know Emily, let alone anyone else in this backwater burg. Well, guess better go call the sheriff.
Is that your car I saw when I drove up the driveway?
My old rust bucket's parked out back where nobody'll see it. Be nice to buy something decent, but last time I checked, my last name was Willoughby, not Rockefeller.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Alrighty-dighty.
Alrighty-dighty. The accents in these games. They get pretty crazy. Okay, let's call Dad while we're here.
Drop a nickel into the slot, please. There we go. Now, how may I be of service?
I'd like to talk to Carson Drew. His number is KL57187.
Hang on a minute.
Carson Drew speaking.
Hi, Dad.
Well, I see you got to Titusville okay.
I got your message. Is something wrong?
No, everything's fine. I need to get some documents from a colleague over there. I thought since you were in the area, you could pick them up, save him paying postage.
Sure. What's the address?
He said he'd just leave them for you at the telegraph office. Just drive into town and look for Tubby Telegrams. He said you can't miss it.
Tubby telegrams.
Will do.
These papers are extremely
Important,
important,
Nancy.
I will pick them up,
Extremely
Dad.
important.
Good. Remember, watch your gas gauge and get gas when you're low so you don't run out. And try to avoid potholes. The more you hit, the likely it is you'll wind up with a flat.
Yes,
Dad.
And if you do get a flat, take it off and put on your spare, and then head straight to a gas station and get it fixed.
Yes, Dad.
All right, lecture over. Have you found out why Miss Crandall asked you to visit?
She wanted me to have you lock her mother's jewelry up in your safe. Only someone stole it before I could take it with me.
Stole it? Good gosh.
That was right after the stove in the kitchen exploded.
The stove exploded? Sounds to me like you'd be well advised to cut your visit there short.
No, I want to find out what's going on. I have to find out what's going
She's
on.
Nancy Drew.
You have to?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know. Emily just lost her mom, and she's worried about losing the inn, and her guardian's all wet when it comes to helping out, and...
And the truth is, you are so curious that you feel like you'll absolutely burst if you don't find out why all
This
these
is a
weird
legit
things have
dad,
been
you know?
happening, right?
I mean, she's not a professional.
Yes.
Don't worry, I know the feeling. You're a chip off the old block. Well, as long as you're like me in one other way, you should be fine.
What way is that? Smart?
Careful.
Yes, you should be careful when doing shit like this. If somebody says they're going to leave you something in their will and then doesn't, is there anything you can do about it?
If somebody says they're going to leave you something in their will and then doesn't, is there anything you can do about it?
Not a thing. Whatever's in writing is the only thing that counts, unless, of course, the
I mean,
will
you could,
was
these days you
tampered
can
with
contest a
or
will.
forged, and you can prove it. If not, you're out of luck. Why do you ask?
Emily's neighbor, Josiah Crowley, told her and her mom that they were going to inherit part of his estate. But when he died, his will left everything to this ESP expert named Richard Topham.
That's too bad, but this Crowley fellow was free to leave whatever he wanted to whomever he wanted, I'm afraid. People do change their minds, you know.
I met Emily's guardian, Jane. What does a guardian do, anyway?
A guardian is pretty much a surrogate parent. Jane is legally responsible for Emily's physical and financial well-being.
Jane doesn't strike me as being the parental type. In fact, I get the impression she's in way over her
She's
head.
trying.
Fortunately for her, it's not forever. Most guardianships end when the ward turns 18. And then both Jane and Emily will be free to do whatever they please.
Yeah.
You'd think Emily's mom would have chosen somebody a little more competent to take care of her only child.
Jeez.
Things aren't always as they appear. Maybe she's not as bad as you think.
Or maybe she's worse.
Don't tell me you think Emily's guardian stole the jewelry. Good grief, where did you get such a suspicious
I mean, my
mind?
dad's a lawyer.
I think it was from the person who has always told me that the best way to solve a problem is to look at all the possibilities.
That's true. We can't
Dad.
dismiss her entirely.
I did say that, didn't I?
I guess that's everything.
Goodbye, Dad.
Keep in touch.
All right. Okay, so what do we gotta do? We gotta go into town. We also gotta go to Josiah Crowley. Whoa! What's this? Say, what are we looking at? Pies? Okay, I have no idea what's going on here. I don't know about this, so I'm just gonna... I'll have to remember that. I don't remember doing that puzzle. Actually, before we go in the car, let's go to Josiah Crowley's old house. And be careful, because there are places here where we can die.
Got it. Looks like someone recently had a key appraised.
One metal key, determine current resale value. Item 493, March 11th, 1930. I have to be careful, because... Yeah, I remember when I missed the catch one time, that I ended up going somewhere. Ooh. Let's go there later. I ended up falling off a cliff trying to catch that paper. That happened before. Oh yeah. I remember that's a puzzle we'll have to solve a little later. I think I remember how it goes. Vaguely. But one step at a time. Remember, you guys are watching this and most of you, well, some of you might not have any idea.
Over here, Miss Drew. Find the toy mouse and give it to Yuri, would you please? Otherwise, he'll just keep meowing. He hates strangers.
Yes, I remember you, Yuri. Okay. I remember you, Yuri. I remember I got caught sneaking in here because I couldn't find the way out. I also couldn't find the toy mouse. What is this?
Find the toy mouse yet? I believe it's by the table.
There it is. Here you go, kitty. Now let's talk, Mr. Topham.
How nice of you to
He
drop
looks
by.
so damn
And
creepy.
thank you for walking instead
As
of parking
creepy as
in the
I remember.
driveway. I'm expecting a pupil. I'd hate for her to have to park on the road.
How did you know who I was?
If one is to teach others how to develop and
I've
use
done my
their
homework.
paranormal gifts, it's only logical that one must possess such gifts oneself.
I hope I'm not disturbing you.
I was in the process of trying to make these spoons move by using nothing but my own psychic energy. Have you ever focused sunlight through a magnifying glass until it was a minute yet searing point of light, Miss Drew?
Can't say I have.
Yeah, I guess.
You see, that's what I do with my cerebral emanations, my thoughts. I focus them until they're a beam of pure energy which ultimately disrupts and transforms the molecular force field surrounding the target object.
Right.
And you can actually make objects move?
Yes. Well, on occasion. As I tell my students, increasing one's rate of success is simply a matter of practice.
Do you have a lot of students?
Oh, indeed. I take them through exercises designed to help them increase their output of phantasmic energy.
Right.
If you want to sign up for an introductory session, I believe I have an opening today.
What I'd really like to do is talk about Josiah Crowley.
Oh. I'm afraid I'm busy, young lady, far too busy to engage in idle conversation.
When would be a good time for me to come back?
I'll be blunt, Miss Drew. I've discovered that the more time I spend with the, shall we say, intellectually unendowed, the more my cerebral pulsations seem to diminish. I'm afraid I cannot speak to you further unless and until you prove that you are worthy. That is, that your brainwaves are not unacceptably inferior and thus deleterious to mine.
How would I do that?
What I have here is an exercise in logic. If you can discern the correct solution,
I
then
remember
I'll know
this.
that conversing with you will do me no psychic harm.
This isn't
You may
psychic
take it with you.
ability. This isn't psychic ability. This is...
Good luck and good day.
Okay, before I do anything else, let's save. Okay, now let's look at this. So, answer, yeah, all wet.
That looks right.
Okay, doll up, doll up. Okay, doll up.
Am I smart or what?
Cross, cross, double cross, a double cross.
I'm getting there.
I vaguely remember these. They confused me at first. No, dry. Dry up.
That looks right.
And can you guys figure this one out? It's cheese, but it's a big cheese.
Am I smart or what?
Am I to assume that you have the correct solution to that logic problem?
I think I do.
Let's have a look.
Child's play.
Why, you appear to have
Well, it was
indeed
child's
found
play.
the
I figured this
solution.
out when I was
Well,
14.
Since you've proved yourself to be intellectually above average, which means talking to you should do me no harm, what would you like to talk about?
Just what does the word paranormal mean, anyway?
It means...
The paranormal includes telepathy or communicating by sending and receiving thoughts, extrasensory perception or perceiving that which cannot physically be seen or heard, and psychokinesis, using one's psychic energy to reshape or move objects.
When and how did you meet Josiah Crowley?
Last summer, while on my way to the university for a conference, I stopped for a bite at the Lilac Inn. Since it was crowded and I was in a hurry, I agreed to share a table with an elderly gentleman who, like me, was by himself.
Because you were both...
As soon as I told Mr.
I'm
Crowley who I
I'm gonna be
was
making
and
the
what
gay
I did,
jokes
he
all
insisted that I
goodness.
give him a training session that very afternoon, and was so thrilled with his progress that he demanded I stay and teach him everything I knew.
And keep him company in his old age.
So it was his idea that you set up your school in his house?
Oh, I know rumor has it that I somehow tricked him into it, that I insinuated my way into his home, but I assure you that was not the case.
Yes, because we were... You know, he was supportive. I'm sorry. I did not think like this when I first played this game, but I can't help but think it now that the seed's been planted into my brain.
Were you surprised when you found out that Josiah had left you everything?
Delighted? Yes. Surprised? Not really. Josiah was all alone, you see, surrounded by people like the Crandalls and that banker, Jim Archer. People who were nice to him only because they knew he had money.
What's in the carriage house that's out back? Do you know?
That was Josiah's workshop. I assume it contains even more detritus.
Did you hear about the explosion and fire at the Lilac Inn this morning?
I heard the explosion and fire. Ruined my 9 o'clock session.
Huh, so do you have an alibi?
So you were with a customer when it happened?
Pupil. I was with a pupil. I run a school, not a vegetable stand, and yes, I was. Until I dismissed her 20 minutes early. All the ruckus made concentration impossible.
Do you eat at the inn very often?
Not anymore. You see, the fact that Josiah left everything to me made some people around here, including Emily and now this Jane Willoughby, very bitter. It hurts me, of course, but it's human nature, I suppose.
It was nice talking to you.
I knew you were going to say that. A little psychic humor.
I meant to click.
Now what?
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Go right ahead. The place is more like a museum than a house. Josiah was a man of many,
I meant to
many
click that
interests.
earlier.
I'll be right here if you have any questions.
Okay, so let's look around at all this stuff. What is this? What the fuck is that? I don't remember that. What is this?
As you'll soon realize, Josiah's mental faculties were starting to go, I'm afraid. He tended to ramble. Very little of what he wrote in there makes sense.
Uh-huh.
What are you when you win barred bounce? What poet is the cat's meow? What will Para, my miniature golf course, get you? What's Gloria's middle name?
Lock on the carriage house. I vaguely remember some of these. What poet is the cat's meow? Wait a minute. Do we write in a note?
I'm finished with that.
Yeah, it was the Ruby Yacht of Omar Khayyam. So, and I remember 4 letters, so it was Omar. What am I when I went bar bounce? I forget that one. Answer the 4 questions. Take a look through Josiah's things and look for his will. As to where it might be.
Check.
Wait, did I check that? Okay, figure out the answers on that logic test. I did this.
That's done. Can't check that off yet.
Walk over to Josiah Crowley's outhouse.
Check.
Okay. Right. You gotta check everything off. The Crowley Roadster Soar. Okay, what else?
Becoder is in the rivet. 2 to the right.
Becoder is in the rivet. 2 to the right. 2 to the right. QRST. Encoder is in the rivet. CC whereabouts. Room off tunnel by scramble picture. Tesla coil invented by Nikola Tesla. To open the big.
Bottom's Q is in note to Gloria.
Give flute, Thisbe, and Pyramus their cues. I remember that. Reference to Midsummer Night's Dream. Poem on the golf course. Sounds like numbers to me. Buy carousel horse from Sheldon. Okay,
It looks like Josiah lent a trivet to someone, but I can't make out to whom.
Here is the trivet I sent you. Your party at Twin Elms. I want it back someday. Twin Elms, huh? Okay, is it written down? Twin Elms, Twin Elms. I'll probably look at that again.
There's nothing of interest in there.
Right. Usually means there is something of interest in there. Oh, hello. There's the horse. What are these?
What do you do with these?
I put them on the windshields of cars parked in the area. Great advertising.
Ever put them on cars at the Lilac Inn?
All the time. I've gotten quite a few pupils that way. I'm afraid that fire today was as unfortunate for me as it was for Miss Crandall.
Interesting. So, yeah. You definitely get business here. More clocks. Hello, kitty.
Was this Josiah's clock?
Everything in here was Josiah's.
Oh, I see. It's a matching game. Well, we'll explore a bit. There was a bell somewhere. Great. Where was it? Ah, bell? There was a mouse. I don't remember this one. That's interesting. Exploring everything. Ah, needle. It's right here. Light bulb. Light bulb. Cheese. I'm usually very good at these memory games. Butterfly. What did that do?
Wonder what this mirror is doing in here.
Interesting. Oh, now I remember what the mirror is for. He just didn't notice that I took a mirror out of his clock. Looking through. Have I looked through everything? What's this? Oh yeah, one of these things. This guy really was like one of those. Okay, we haven't gone through everything, I know.
The man on stage in this picture, is that Josiah?
Yes, that's from a production of A Midsummer Night's Dream that he directed and starred in. It closed after 2 nights, but he didn't care. He loved that play.
Yeah, it's not about the success. It's about how much fun you had. Midsummer Night's Dream is one of my favorite plays, too. Probably my second favorite Shakespeare play. Okay, was this just for fun? What? I've seen those before. They use that in slapstick, including in Commedia dell'arte. It's literally a slapstick.
Now what?
Have you ever played Bard Bounce?
The game that's in the parlor of the Lilac Inn? Never. Such frivolities are an inexcusable waste of cerebral energy.
Would you happen to know what Gloria Crandall's middle name was?
I haven't the foggiest.
It was nice talking to you.
I'm sure it was.
Did I look through everything? I think I did. Let's go out for now. Let's circle back here later. I want to go into town. Oh. Save. Okay, let's say town. These arrows will be the death of me. And that's why I ended up getting caught so many times, because I couldn't find the right arrow to get me out of somewhere. Let's go in the car.
That car I saw before is gone.
Remember that. I don't know who did it. Here. Oh, okay. So I know we need to go to the telegram place. Wherever that might be. Oh, okay, there's a gas station. Good to know. Where is the telegram place? Ah, there it is.
Something I can do for you?
Well, my name's Nancy Drew, and my father said
Say no
that...
more. You're here to pick up some papers.
Yep.
They're in that envelope.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Say, is that your roadster out there?
Yes, it is. Did I park somewhere I shouldn't have?
No, it's just that my regular driver never showed up today, so I've got no way to deliver all these telegrams. How would you like to earn some extra cash?
That'll be helpful later.
You mean you want me to deliver them for you?
You've got a car, you're trustworthy, or at least your father thinks you are, so what do you say? I'll pay you 25 cents each time you complete a delivery. And you might even get some tips.
Okay, sure.
Great, you're hired. Here, deliver this to Seymour out at Blenheim Nursery. Come back when you're done and I'll pay you and give you another telegram to deliver.
Great. See you in a little while.
Okay, can we look at the map real quick? Where is... Topham? Well, I guess we gotta explore for a little bit. Avoid the potholes. Oh, we also gotta go to the bank, so... Careful.
Hello, I've got a telegram for Seymour.
Just leave it on the desk there. I'd, tip you, but
Wait a
as you
minute,
can
it's
see,
Seymour.
My hands are filthy.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to doll up
Oh,
some
no.
of my plants before this guy named Mr. Martin comes in. He's a big cheese at some oil company, and I'm hoping he... Ow!
Did that
Oh my
plant just
god!
bite you?
It did kind of feel that way.
I think I'll be going now. Bye.
I get it. Reference to Little Shop of Horrors. Okay, be very careful. Go nice and slow. Okay, we gotta go to the bank. Where is the bank? Oh.
Hello, I'm looking for Jim Archer.
Right through that door. Hello! Are you Nancy Drew?
Sounds like Emily called you.
Yes, ma'am. Jim Archer. I'm founder, president, manager, and just about everything else you can name when it comes to this fine enterprise.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the banker's always the shadiest person in every mystery.
I hear that some businesses aren't doing so well these days.
Great Depression.
Ever since the stock market crashed, one business after another has closed, including banks. President Hoover keeps saying that a recovery is just around the corner, but you have to wonder.
President Hoover? What? I'm sorry. President in 1930. It's like, am I wrong? Oh, it was Herbert Hoover. Whoops. No, no, okay, I made a mistake. Franklin Delano Roosevelt was started in 1933 after Hoover. Okay.
Some people say we're headed for a depression.
Well,
History
that kind of pessimism
lesson.
is not only misguided, it's pointless. Thinking ahead and taking action. That's what we businessmen should be doing right now. And I'm happy to report that we're doing just fine, thank you. Excuse me. Main Street Bank, Jim Archer speaking. No, I don't. I'm sorry, but... Yes, I know, but... All right, then just bring it by.
So what was that all about?
Sorry for the interruption. How can I help you?
How well do you know Jane Willoughby? You know, Emily's guardian?
Not well at all. Met her once or twice. Seemed a little flighty.
Do you think Emily's going to be able to run the inn by herself?
Times are just too tough. If she's smart, she'll sell before the bills start piling up.
Huh.
Do you happen to know whether the jewelry Emily inherited from her mother was insured?
Well, I know for a fact that it was not. Why?
Because someone snuck into the inn today and stole it.
Dun dun.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. What was that acting?
When it rains, it pours, doesn't it? I told Gloria not to let that policy lapse.
Why did she let it lapse?
She felt that since Josiah Crowley would be leaving her a large sum of money when he died, or so she thought, paying to insure her jewelry just wasn't necessary.
How well did you know Josiah Crowley?
Well enough for him to name me executor of his will. An executor is the person who makes sure the terms of a will are carried out.
I know that. I've watched a lot of Agatha Christie mysteries.
Did he leave you anything?
He'd given me the impression that I would be well taken care of when he passed on, too. But when I finally read his will, it all went to Topham.
Where did Josiah keep his will?
He'd hidden it in a chest of drawers in his house. It took me months to find it. When he named me executor, he said he'd tell me where it was hidden when the time was right. Whatever that meant.
The will you found in Josiah's house. Is it possible that Josiah didn't really write it?
Well, the thought that it could be a forgery did cross my mind. But an expert verified that the will had been typed on Josiah's typewriter and signed in Josiah's hand.
But Richard Topham lived in Josiah's house. He had access to his typewriter, and he could have copied his signature.
As far as the law is concerned, the matter is closed, Miss Drew.
Right.
But it's possible that Josiah's real will is still out there. Are you sure he never gave you any clue as to where he'd hidden his will?
Whenever I asked him, he said he'd tell me when the time is right. Although,
Did he give
he
you a
got
clock?
a safe deposit box here about 3 years ago.
Maybe that's where his real will is.
Topham has tried to claim its contents, but he can't find the key.
Maybe he knows the real will could be in there, only he wants to destroy it.
Now, Miss Drew, I wouldn't go jumping to any conclusions.
How did Josiah die?
He was sitting in the public library reading when apparently his heart just decided it was time to stop.
Did he go to the library a lot?
First Thursday of every month. That's when the fan magazines would come in. Know what his favorite book was? The Makeup Secrets of Lon Chaney.
Interesting. Long Cheney.
I guess I'll be going.
Give my best to Emily.
I imagine that'll be important.
Is this your car?
Yes, it is. Bought and paid for.
The same car we saw outside the house right before the fire.
Hello again.
Was that your car I saw parked near the Lilac Inn this morning?
I haven't been there in months. You saw someone else's car. It's a very popular make and color, you know.
I just wonder what it was doing there.
Probably just someone sneaking onto that miniature golf course that Josiah built back there. Or bootleggers. I hear they frequent that area too.
Right, because we're in the middle of, why am I blanking on the word for it? They banned alcohol. What the, why am I totally blanking on what it was called?
I guess I'll be going.
Nice talking to you.
I know what I mean.
Don't you ever use this typewriter?
That used to be Josiah Crowley's. It was the only thing he left me in his will. Naturally, it doesn't work. The key's always jammed.
Interesting.
October 9, 1929. Dear Mrs.
I remember.
Sheldon, here is the trivet I said you could borrow for your party at Twin Elms. Please take care of it because I will want it back someday. Your friend, Josiah C. I wonder if Josiah ever got his trivet back.
Is there anything I can check here? One metal key. The jeweler. Interesting. So, we gotta go to the jeweler's.
Hello again.
I guess I'll be going.
Goodbye now.
Okay, where's that map? Because I want to look at the map before I go anywhere. Yeah. Okay, so the jewelry store is right there. Oh, Tabby Telegrams is right up there. Okay. The library, we gotta go there too. Oh, hello.
Who's Clara?
Clara Pickford is this lonely old woman who comes in here every once in a while. Took a shine to me for some reason. Insisted on giving me that picture.
Another
Did
clock.
Josiah Crowley give you this clock?
Yes. Unfortunately, it stopped keeping time almost immediately.
Everybody's got a clock.
That receipt I found outside the inn. I wonder if the key it refers to is the one to this clock.
Okay. Well, ooh, Empire State Building. Yeah, it was just starting to be built at this point. Look, I got some random 1930s facts because I was writing a fanfic with Alistair, so...
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Take this to Counselor Alice out at Camp Avondale. Keep up the good work.
Oh, that's far away. First let's check out this library.
Hello.
Shh. Do you wish to check out a book?
No, thank you. Bye.
Oh, I thought that would be helpful. Okay, the jeweler's was right here, so I have to be careful on my
Hello,
gas.
are you Mr. Waddell?
So what if I am?
I found this receipt, and I just wondered what you could tell me about it.
Let me see that. One key, determine resale value, item 493. Oh yeah, this was for that key Jim Archer wanted me to appraise.
Jim Archer wanted you to appraise a key?
It was very ornate, had jewels all over it. Fake jewels, as it turned out. When I told him it was worthless, the cheapskate refused to pay me and told me to keep it.
Do you think I could have it?
Sure. Once you pay the appraisal fee.
What?
Which is...
$1.50.
Here you go.
Good. Here's the key. Enjoy.
Ugh, that took us down a lot. Okay. Well, let's go to the bank immediately and take care of this while I have the gas here.
It would sure be nice to be able to open this thing.
Can I? Does it not fit in there? Okay, well, you can ask him.
You know, the minute you walked out of here, something occurred to me. You're Carson Drew's daughter, aren't you?
Guilty.
We went to law school together.
Really?
Only he actually went into law, and I wound up here. So how's he doing? Business pretty good?
Great. Couldn't be better.
Everyone needs a
That's
lawyer
nice.
these days.
It's real nice.
Ah,
Well, you tell him you saw me, and you tell him I'm doing just fine too. So
Right.
what can I do for you?
The key that you had Mr. Waddell appraise, could that be the key to the clock that Josiah Crowley gave you?
It might have been, I suppose. You know about that?
Yes. In fact, I paid the appraisal fee. I have the key right here.
How industrious of you. You see, when he told me the key was worthless, I lost all interest in it.
So, it would be all right if I kept the key for myself?
I have no use for it. In fact, if you want that old clock, you can have it too.
thanks.
I guess I'll be going.
Come back anytime.
All right, let's open up that clock now.
I need a special key.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting it. Huh. Oh, one of these cog puzzles. Okay. I kind of have to feel around for this one. Let's take this off. No, that won't work. Okay, that doesn't fit, so, okay, and then a big one right here. Oh, does that not work? Oh. I'm really thinking here. Nope. Okay. No. Big one here. This might take a while. If I need to cut some of this, I will. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, nope, Is this working? Well, and then put it here. That did it? Okay, now back. Was it right? Seriously, did I reset? Come on. Why is this being so fidgety? No, that doesn't work. So how do we make him go round and round? Did it work? I guess... No, these are right. So this is wrong, apparently. Oh, okay. But they're the same size. What does it matter? Okay, different one. Okay. Never mind, they look identical. There we go. Okay. These clocks are weird. So everyone's just totally fine with me casually opening their clocks in very intricate ways. Okay. Maybe we should deliver a couple more telegrams and also find this Twin Elms place while we're at it. Okay, be very careful. Oh, other way. Bogart's Pond. Okay, that's there. Just trying to explore a little bit. There's a gas station if we ever need it.
Hi, I've got a telegram for a counselor here named Alice.
That's me. Hang on. Oh, go dry up, Jason. What a jokester. Anyway, thanks. I'm afraid I don't have any money to tip you.
Right.
That's okay. Have a swell day.
Make sure we have some money, because it'll become useful later.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Mr. Jones at Vash's Dairy. Keep up the good work.
I think I saw where that was. Somewhere. They're not really telling you everything, are they? Let's explore. Not this way. Okay. Trying to avoid these potholes. I can't run out of gas. Oh. Oh, there's Twin Elms.
Mrs. Sheldon?
Yes?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm a friend of Emily Crandall's.
Get on with it, dear.
I was wondering, would it be possible for me to see the trivet you borrowed from Josiah Crowley?
You may not only see it, you may have it. Once I find it, that is. Unfortunately, I've an errand to run, so I can't look for it right now.
Maybe I could run the errand for you. I have a car.
So I see. Rather expensive car at
Me, my dad's a lawyer.
Very well, Miss Drew. Go fetch my bridge cards from Miss Drakowski.
Where is
and
that?
Upon your return, I shall present you with that trivet.
Who's Miss Jakowski?
The local telephone operator. You can find her at her house, or Titusville Telco,
Okay.
as she insists on calling it. The switchboard is in her parlor. As you can imagine, she never entertains.
I mean,
on
telephone
the other
operator
hand,
was
am
a
expecting
pretty
company within the
useful
hour,
job
so
that day,
do
those
hurry.
days. I meant to get gas on the way there. Oh, the dairy. Oakwood Academy. Okay. Avoid the potholes. Oh, right here.
Hello, I need to deliver this telegram to Mr. Jones.
That's me, thanks. You can tell me I'm all wet, but I don't have any money to tip you with. Wait a minute, here, how about a nice fresh glass of milk?
Thanks.
No, thank you. Bye.
Yeah?
Are you Miss Jakowski?
Yeah? And you are?
Nancy Drew. I'm a friend of Emily Crandall's. You know, at the Lilac Inn.
Oh, yeah! I put you through to your father, didn't I? You pick up those papers for him
You
yet?
really listening?
Actually, Wait a minute. How did you know about that?
See this headset I'm wearing? I plug it in and what do you know? I hear things. Look, I'm kind of pressed for time. Going to a party and it takes me a while to get dolled up. What do you need?
Mrs. Sheldon asked me to pick up her bridge cards from you.
Tell you what, I'll get you those cards if you drive that fancy car of yours over to the orphanage and pick up some raffle tickets from Mrs. O'Shea. I should be able to unload a ton of them tonight.
I'd be happy to.
Good, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay, first... Starting to get the layout of this place.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money.
And here's your next telegram.
This one goes to Miss Ross at Sunnybrook Farm. Keep
Oh,
up
I
the
know
good
where
work.
this is, I think.
I've only got half a tank of gas left. I should gas up before I forget.
Yes, gas up. Where was Zippy Gas?
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest.
Do we need to hear this every
Fill her
time?
up.
Just 50 cents worth, please.
That'll be 50 cents.
Here you go.
Thank you, miss. Anything else?
No, thank you.
Drive zippily.
Okay, I know the orphanage was down here somewhere.
Excuse me, are you Mrs. O'Shea?
Yes?
My name is Nancy Drew, and
Stephen, put that down this instant. We do not run with sticks in our hands.
It's weird to see actual
or in
photographs
our
here.
mouths. I'm sorry.
Ugh.
You were saying?
Miss Jakowski asked me to pick up some raffle tickets from you.
Oh, yes, the raffle tickets. The fact of the matter is
Elsie, no hitting.
I can't even think about those raffle tickets right now. I promised the children they'd each get a toy for going a full week without breaking anything. And I'm short 5 toys.
Do not eat that, Clarence.
Would you like me to get 5 toys for you?
Oh, goodness, if you could do that.
I remember
I'd
where to
be
get
forever
them.
Grateful. They can be any kind of toy at all. The children aren't the least bit picky.
Of course it tastes bad, Clarence. It's a pine cone.
I better go rinse out his mouth before. Oh, would you look at that? He's actually chewing it.
You're not a squirrel, Clarence. Spit that out this instant.
Not the squirrel, Clarence. Okay, so where was that farm? It was somewhere up here.
Hi, I have a telegram from Miss Ross.
My name's Rebecca, and I'm only 10, but I'll deliver it to her for you, I promise. I won't let you down or double-cross you or anything like that.
Right.
Well, okay. Thank you, Rebecca.
No sweat. I mean, you're welcome.
Interesting. Interesting way to introduce yourself. Sorry, I want to make sure I got money, because I'm going to need... Okay, watch out for the potholes.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Dr. Bob out at the observatory. Keep up the good work.
I need to get enough money to go to the general store. Okay, fortunately I remember where the observatory is. That's noisy.
I'm supposed to deliver this telegram to Dr. Bob.
That would be me.
Thank you.
Wow, that's a big telescope.
Come back after dark and I'll let you take a look. You can consider it your tip.
I may just
Right.
do that. Bye-bye.
Who can actually afford tips these days? Come on, get me to the... I might cut out
Did
some
you
of this
deliver that
telegram
telegram?
stuff.
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Miss Temple at Lowood Academy. Keep up the good work.
I think I remember where that is. It's right here. So let's...
Hello, I've got a telegram for Miss Temple.
I am she. We teachers don't get paid much.
Some things never
understand.
change.
Did this by any chance used to be the Brewster Academy?
Why, yes it did.
Thought so. Bye.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you.
Blah, blah,
Here's
blah.
your
If
money.
only there was a way to skip
And
this.
here's your next telegram. This one goes to Dr. Ackerman out at the Deer Mountain Resort. Keep up the good work.
Jeez. Okay. Now I gotta... Let me gas up.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zap
Blah, blah,
and zippy
blah,
service is the
Ginger.
zippiest. Fill her up.
Just 25 cents worth, please.
That'll be 25 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
Oh, right here.
Hello, I'm delivering a telegram to Dr. Agerman.
I shall deliver it to the good doctor forthwith. He rarely tips, and I never do.
Right.
That's okay. Bye.
None of these people tip.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one's for Old Man Johnson out at his farm.
Old
Keep
Man
up the good
Johnson
work.
had a farm. Okay. Maybe one more, and then we can go to the general store. Not there.
Are you Mr. Johnson?
Maybe. Who are you?
Well, my name's Nancy Drew, and if you are Mr. Johnson,
Some of these
I've got a
voices are
telegram
so
for you.
hilarious.
Well, thank you. Hey, you want a tip?
You know what he sounds like? That.
Buy low, sell high.
Thanks, I'll remember that.
Yeah. You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of that old guy that was dying. The old business guy that was dying in Hell of a Boss. You know the one I mean.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Go to the railroad station and deliver this to Willie Joe. Keep up the good work.
It's just somewhere around here. Where is the railroad station? Aha.
Hi, I'm supposed to deliver this telegram to Willie Joe. Is that you?
No, I'm Willie Joe's Uncle John.
Uncle John.
I see that she gets it, though.
She?
She, with a capital S.
Well,
why not?
Bye.
Why not? 1930s, they were really trying to defy gender norms in some places. I mean, Nancy Drew was created.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money.
This might go on for a while.
And here's your next telegram. Take this to Phil Connor out at Krollmeister Nails.
Who's right
Keep
there?
up the good
Okay.
work.
He's right there. So just go.
I have a telegram for Phil Connor.
I'm Phil. Thank you. I got a tip for you.
Really?
Here.
Ow, that's a nail.
Ah, come
That's
on.
what we make here. Nails. Beauty, ain't she?
These guys are so
No
cheap.
thanks,
I
Mr.
know we're in a
Connor.
depression, but
Bye.
come on. Word of advice: always tip.
Did you
always
deliver that
tip.
telegram?
Because
I
people
sure
do not
did.
get paid
Good
enough.
for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one here is for Helen C. White.
Oh, it's
She's
right
at the
there.
library. Keep up the good work.
It's right there. I'm
I
keeping
have a
this going till I
telegram
got.
here for-
Shh.
You're in a library. Sorry. This telegram is for Helen C. White. Who? Helen C. White.
Bill and Steve Wright.
Helen C. White. Shh. Here.
A telegram for Miss White. I'll give it to her. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What?
Never mind.
Shh.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's
Okay,
your
I
money.
think I'm caught up.
And here's your
I'm
next
gonna need a
telegram.
lot of money to go to the general
This one
store.
goes to Molly out at Vash's Dairy. Keep up the good work.
I'll remember that. First, okay. I'll remember that, but first I gotta make my way to the general store. I mean, fortunately, it's right there, but.
Hi, Mr. Jones. I've got a telegram here for Molly.
She's in the milking shed. I'll give it to her. Say, I got some freshly churned butter here.
That's okay. Bye.
Okay, I need to go to the general store here. Thankfully, that we don't crash into cars in this mode.
Maybe I could buy some toys for the orphans in here.
Okay.
A vending machine that just sells toys. Keen.
How much do I have?
I can't get the toy without putting in money first.
Get a doll.
Well, that's one toy.
I'm actually gonna buy 4. Let's get a teddy bear. You can never go wrong with a teddy bear.
2 toys down, 3 to go.
I'm watching my money here. Airplane.
That makes 3 toys.
And a train. Plane train.
4 toys. I just need 1 more.
I'll save my money because there's actually another place where I can get a toy. Oop, let's watch the pothole. Oop, wrong way. Problem is trying to figure out where everything is. Make sure I got enough money. Money to gas up the car.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Here's one for Audrey out at Blenheim Nursery. Keep up the
Audrey,
good work.
hold on. Audrey! Okay, let's gas up the car first. Wherever the gas station may be. Where is it? No, not here. There it is, Zippy Gas. We're gonna do 50 cents.
Welcome to Zippy's,
Or not.
where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy
Do we
service
need to hear
is
this
the
every
zippiest.
time?
Fill her up.
Just 25 cents worth, please.
That'll be 25 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
Okay, well, probably drop off on the way back. Audrey at the nursery, huh? And all the Little Shop of Horror references. Okay, now wait, now... Well, whoop, we'll drop it off here.
Hello, I've got a telegram here for Audrey.
I'll see that she gets it. Just leave it on the desk.
Okay, Seymour.
My hands are still really filthy.
That's okay. Bye.
I mean, I'll drop it off, and then go back to the Lilac Inn. Okay, and yes, I know. I got a map and a telegram here. So, before we go back to the Lilac Inn, I'm gonna go to the mini golf course, which is somewhere up here. There it is.
Oh, a miniature golf course. Swell.
Okay, make par for the course to win the prize. Because we want to double check here. Get 5 toys, buy them, win them, head to the orphanage, which we didn't do yet. I'm glad they tell you where to pick up everything. We did that.
I'm finished with that.
Mm-hmm.
Check.
Make par playing miniature golf and see what I win. Figure out what to do with the old mirrors. Find out if Jim knows. We got the key.
That's done.
Find the note to Gloria. See if anyone knows Gloria's middle name. Yeah. Bard Bounce is in the parlor. Okay. All right, so. Okay, so we gotta play. To play, insert 10 cents. This is why we need money. Okay, so to play, move a colored ball. Oh, okay. Do this 4 times until all 4 teeth have ball in them. Figure out the sequence of the colored golf balls. Okay. Now push the golf. Okay. Alright, see, it's one of these games. Stick with the flag on it. Appears below the column. That means one of the balls in the column is the correct color and is in the correct position. It's like, okay. So correct color but is in the wrong position. One ball doesn't belong. Okay. The order of the sticks has nothing to do with the order of balls in the solution. Good to know. One is correct. Alright. I think I get it. Okay. Let's just start small and go with these. Okay, so all the right colors but wrong positions. Okay, so let's try all right, so either yellow or let's try yellow, blue, and then green, and then red. Okay, now I'll never know which one's which. Only one way to find out. And now they're all in the wrong position. So what was a common factor here? Okay. At least I got the right colors. So that gives me something to work with. What was... What was the defining... What was the common thread here? So yellow's not supposed to be there. So I think green is meant to be here. And red is meant to be here. And let's try yellow and blue. Woo! Pretty good, huh?
Interesting.
The moon in the sky was once heard to say, "It's high time I saw this thing known as day." So the moon checked its clock and rose with the sun. And before too long, it realized just what it had done. It was far too bright here. Whoop. It was far too bright here. I made a mistake. What heat, what havoc the sun can create. I want to go back. When the dusk came again, the moon rose when it should, and it said, "Ah, 'tis Sevhin." Okay, so those highlighted words. Remember when we read in a journal something about the poem? Sounds like numbers to me. And moon, that'll become useful later. I took a picture of it because no way am I going to remember that. Okay, so remember the scorecard. So what do you win? This was it, right? Oops, my bad. Hold on, what? What is the par? Make par for the course, win a prize. Start over at any time, take a new scorecard. Don't forget to dump your old one first.
It looks like the ball and putter go here. Can't hit the links without a scorecard.
Okay, I guess I buy another one.
Oops, if I'm going to play golf, I'm going to need a golf ball and putter.
Oh, okay. That wasn't the golf? Okay. I accidentally wasted 10 cents. My bad. Okay, so 5, 5, 5. Essentially, you gotta make 5 on every one. Okay. Oh, I see. Usually pretty good at these. Okay, and next. Okay, so that's 1. Two. Okay, Almost, come on! Oh, darn it. That was 6. No, that was 7. Can we try again? I guess we're gonna keep going. Guess we figure all this out. Can't reach that far back. That's annoying. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Gotta test everything out. No! Which one do I send it to?
I hit it too hard.
Darn it. Oh, great. May have to start all over, but we'll keep going. Damn it. Alright, well, it did that. I once played mini golf for real, and it had one of these extra hole things, and... Okay, not too bad, all things considered. I mean, we'll get a chance to play again, right? Well, okay. Just trying to get used to this.
I hit it too hard.
Oh, but it got in there. Come on. Okay, now over that. Oh, that's not too bad.
Missed it.
Can we try again? Alright, before I do it again, I'm gonna save the game. Okay, so golf. So if I'm gonna have to do another... Let's try again. So this first one's easy. Sort of. 2. Oh. Well, it's still on par. Okay, so I think I got an idea. It's all about physics. 2. 3. 4, and just one more. 5. Woo! That's how it's done. Okay, now hole 3. 1. 2. 3.
I hit it too hard.
And 4, and one more. Come on, that's not fair. It was right there. This might take a while. All right, at least we get to get used to everything. Actually, let's just start at the beginning. That way we don't have to waste another 10 cents. One, 2.
I hit it too hard.
Damn it. Oh, well, it seemed to work. Oh, come on. There we go. 2, 3, and then shoot it straight into 4, or not. 5. Woo! Did it. Now 3. 5 shots. Okay. 1. Okay. Well. I hate this one. Okay, that's it. Now we'll do it again. I might just shorten this into highlights of my epic fails. No! I got this before! What changed? 3. Whew. Well, it doesn't matter if it's less or what. 4, almost. And 5. Yes! Okay. Relax. 2 more holes to go. No! 3. 4. And 1 big one.
There we go.
Yes! 5. Perfect. Finally. Oh, that took a while. And you get
a little toy pony.
A pony. And guess what? That is our 5th toy. Which we'll look at later. But let's save this before I forget. Okay. On par. No, let's not go here yet. Yeah, my dad told me to always save your game. Unless you make a dummy of yourself. Okay, seriously, what is this for again? We'll figure it out later.
Oh, Nancy, I'm afraid there's been more trouble.
Don't tell me something else blew up.
It's Emily. Oh, this is silly. I'm her guardian. I should just make her sell this place. She's only 17, for Pete's sakes. She should be out meeting boys and going to parties, not trying to run a business.
Miss Willoughby, what happened?
Just go ask her and make her tell you everything.
Yeah, Man, those pictures look like old pictures of my grandma. Oh, let's get out of here.
Jane told you, didn't she?
What happened?
That picture on the wall over there, I saw it move. I was just sitting here and it moved all by itself. I saw it move, I really did.
I believe
Last
you.
week, a book fell off the shelf for no reason. And before that, I heard these weird noises. And almost every day I hear a voice, like a whisper, coming out of nowhere. Jane thinks it's nerves, but I don't want to talk about this. Did you see Jim Archer?
I'm afraid I don't have very good news.
The jewelry wasn't insured?
Your mom dropped the insurance in order to save money for...
Shh! Did you hear that?
Hear what? Shh!
That was such an awkward cut.
Nothing. I'm going to have to sell the inn, aren't I?
You know, it's possible, just possible, that the will that was found was not the will Josiah wrote.
You mean he may have left us money after all? No, that's wishful thinking. And I refuse to get my hopes up again because they'll probably just get dashed again. Listen, I feel bad enough that you drove all the way out here for nothing. Maybe you should just go home.
Would you mind if I stayed for a while?
No, but I really don't feel like being sociable right now. There's nothing for you to do.
I'd like to try to figure out what happened to that jewelry.
What are you? Some kind of Sam
Sam
Spade?
Spade ain't got nothing on me.
Just because I've never solved a mystery before doesn't mean I can't. Anyway,
Oh yeah, because
there's
it's
no harm
technically
in
her
trying,
first.
right? Who knows? I might turn out to be good at it.
It's Nancy Drew.
Did Josiah ever say anything about hiding his will somewhere?
No, but he was always hiding stuff. I know because he was always writing reminders to himself about how to find it. But whenever the subject of his will came up, he'd just say he was happy knowing we were going to be happy when he passed on. Time will tell.
That's all he'd say.
What was your mother's middle name?
Lois. Why?
Oh,
Lois.
just
Another
curious.
4-letter word.
Do you have any idea where Josiah may have hidden a safe deposit box key?
He could have hidden it anywhere. He always said his favorite hiding place was right under people's noses.
Do you know anything about a cue Josiah left your mother in a note?
No. Why?
Oh, just curious. I'll be back in a little bit.
Thanks again, Nancy.
Can I look in here? No?
What could have made this picture move?
Secret passages! Well, I know we gotta play that game in the parlor. Mind you, this probably won't take as long as the Danganronpa gameplays. I mean, what was that, like a total of 24 hours? Oh. Bard Bounce, a game based upon A Midsummer Night's Dream, a play by William Shakespeare. Do Shakespeare proud by using the arrows to move each man to the woman with whom he belongs. Remember, love is never easy. Oh my god. Whenever you move someone, he will keep going until he hits an obstacle. Another character at the end of the row, so plan ahead. 5 cents per game. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay. Bard Bounce. That way I won't have to keep using money. Okay, so, okay. I get it. Oh, I get it. Okay. And then slide. No, wait, I meant to go down, and so he can slide in there. Oh, I think I got it. I got it. And that is how it's done. Hey, I know that song. Keen. You are keen. I get it. Okay. So I think I got almost everything. What was it? Do I have it written down in the notebook? Okay. Did I take a picture of it? Actually, I did not, because I am ridiculous. I should have. So can we have a talk?
So, what did Emily say? Did she tell you about the pictures and the voices?
How long has this been going on?
For about 2 weeks, I guess. You know what? I'll bet it's me. I'll bet it finally hit Emily that I'm just not Gloria and I never will be, and that running this place is always gonna be all up to her. And it was just more than her poor mind could bear.
What did the sheriff say when you called him about the stolen jewels?
He said since nobody got robbed at gunpoint or anything, coming out here again just didn't seem necessary. Said it sounded to him like the jewelry had just been misplaced. You see, it only felt fair to tell him about Emily's, delicate state of mind.
Where did that Bard Bounce game that's in the parlor come from? Do you know?
Emily says Josiah Crowley brought it in one day and just left it.
This guy was just so elaborate in
him would have something to do while they waited for a table.
Have you met Richard Topham?
Yeah, I've had the displeasure of meeting that quack.
You don't think he can help people develop their psychic powers?
The only thing he's good at is separating little old ladies and dim-witted rubes from their hard-earned cash. In fact, he came over while they were putting out the fire today. Asked me who you were, and I was so frazzled at the time, I told him. I don't usually give that crackpot the time of day.
Josiah Crowley seemed to think he was legit.
Like that circus fella said, there's a sucker born every minute.
Yep.
Me? I think ESP is a lot of J-U-N-K.
Does the miniature golf course that's out back belong to the inn?
No, that was Josiah Crowley's. Way I hear, he built it himself.
Was it open to the public?
Nope, it was just his own private little course. Can you imagine? Wish I had money to throw around like that.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Alrighty-dighty.
Okay, I'll go. Actually,
what's cooking?
Well, I'll talk to you later.
I thought I could look around.
Alrighty-dighty.
Okay, well, I'm gonna... Actually, can I open the clock?
Looks like I need to get the bird from one side to the other.
Ah, I know these games. Okay, let's start easy. This goes down. This goes that way, and... Oh. Well, that was too darn easy. Cuckoo, cuckoo! I mean, this is Junior Detective Mode. Apparently, Senior Detective Mode is very hard. Okay, so we got 3 mirrors now. I think we'll go driving. Because now we got all the toys for the orphanage. We can see anything else? Okay, so we already dropped off the telegram.
Hi, do you have 5 toys for me?
I certainly do.
Oh, that's wonderful. You're such a saint, you hear me? A saint. I'd better get these inside before the children see them. Thank you so much.
Mrs. O'Shea, the raffle tickets?
Oh, the raffle tickets?
Lily!
I don't have them, dear. You'll have to pick them up from Phelps' print shop.
At least it's
then
next
just
door.
Take it straight to Mr. Kowski. We don't pull hair,
just sending me around in circles, doing everybody's errands.
Phelps print shop. Wonderful.
It's like, what am I? What am I? Someone's, like, secretary? I mean, the things you gotta do to get information around here.
Sorry, young lady, I'm about to close.
I'm just here to pick up the raffle tickets you printed for Mrs. O'Shea.
Oh, darn it.
What?
I did tell her I'd have those done today, didn't I? Well, I'm sorry, but they're just gonna have to wait until tomorrow.
Oh, but
You
I
gotta
need
be
to
kidding
have them
me.
today.
And I need to go fishing.
Fishing?
My brother-in-law thinks he's hot stuff because he caught an 18-inch largemouth bass this morning.
18 inches.
So I bet him I could catch a 19-incher by the end of the day. And if I do, I get his stamp collection. And if I don't, he gets mine.
I forgot
And
about
since
this.
stamp collecting is about the only hobby I can afford these days, I am going fishing.
I know. You stay here and print those raffle tickets, and I'll go fishing for you.
Not everybody can catch a 19-inch largemouth bass, you know. It takes skill and muscle and brains. Bass are pretty smart.
I can do it, Mr. Phelps.
You better be right, because you're not getting those raffle tickets until I get my 19-incher. You can use my gear. I left everything out at the fishing hole.
Great. I'll see you later.
Okay, we're getting the... apparently we're going fishing. Fortunately, it's right there. Ugh, great. And now I'm slipping in this accent. Okay, so how do we do this?
First thing I need to do is bait my hook. Ooh, yuck. Now I toss this in the water, and when the bobber goes under the water, I need to pull the line up fast.
All right. Waiting.
I caught one!
Oh, what do you know? We made it.
Looks like 19 inches to me.
That was fast.
Oh, no offense, Mr. Fish, but you stink.
Fish you can at least eat.
Let's see what you got in there. How about that? You did it. Here, let me take it from you.
Please do. I think it's starting to get a little.
I mean, I figured
ripe.
just the big fish would
Just
need
rest
big
yourself
bait.
a minute while I get those raffle tickets. There you go. 10 dozen tickets to the annual Orphans Benefit. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go make a telephone call.
To your brother-in-law?
Yeah, the one who used to collect stamps.
Bye.
Okay. Alright, let's get our gas real quick.
Welcome to Zippy's, where
Blah,
Zipless
blah, blah,
service
blah.
is zippily zapped and Zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 25 cents worth, please.
We're gonna have to get some more money before we get back there.
That'll be 25 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Take this to Margaret Judson at the Deer Mountain Resort. Keep up the good work.
All right, let me. No,
Hello, I have a telegram here for Margaret Judson.
She'll be delighted, I'm sure. I'll take it to her. Thank you.
Bye.
And it's still no tips. No actual tips. How much money do I got?
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one goes to Counselor Ed out at Camp Avondale. Keep up the good work.
We'll stop by there later. First, we gotta drop off these raffle tickets at the Teleco place. Whoa, cow! Hello! You just randomly went in there? Where is the Teleco place? Ah.
Hi, you got those raffle tickets for me?
I sure do.
Great. And here are Mrs. Sheldon's bridge cards. One of the gals spilled Moxie all over them, but I cleaned them up real good, so let's not tell Mrs. Sheldon, okay?
Okay. Thanks for your help, Miss Jakowski.
Thanks for your help. Bye now.
All right, this way. Whoopsies. Damn it. Darn cow. We might as well drop off the telegram while I'm thinking about it. It's the other way, isn't it? Yes, it's the other way.
Hi, Alice. Is Counselor Ed around? He has a telegram.
I think he's down at the swim dock. I'll take it to him.
Thank you. Bye.
How we doing on money? Okay.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 25 cents worth, please.
When other people pumped your gas for you.
That'll be 25 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
Making sure I'm saving. Alright. Fish.
Did you deliver that telegram?
Blah, blah, blah.
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one's for Mrs. Perkins at Sunnybrook Farms. Keep up the good work.
Hi, Rebecca. I'm supposed to deliver this to Mrs. Perkins.
You better let me deliver it. Mrs. Perkins can be very grumpy, even when my curls are at their curliest and my dimples are at their dimpliest.
Right.
And I'd much rather she yell at me than you.
Well, okay. Thank you,
Interesting.
Rebecca.
You're welcome.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money.
And here's our next
your
telegram.
telegram. Deliver this to Professor Randall out at the observatory.
Oh God, that's
Keep
far
up the good
away.
work.
At least we made it to $3.
Do you have my bridge cards?
Right here.
Good. And here is Josiah's trivet. I didn't realize when I asked to borrow it that it was such an eyesore. But once a sumptuous dish of my buff stroganoff was placed atop it, I assure
Beef
you,
stroganoff.
no one noticed.
Yummy.
Now do run along.
Now I'm hungry.
My guest will be arriving any minute, and that dress of yours, it's, well...
Common.
I like this dress. It's very flouncy.
Yeah, you keep your confidence there. Can I go this way now? Nope. Let me go to the observatory, drop things off. We're just gonna earn money for a little bit.
Hello, Dr. Bob. I've got a telegram for Professor Randall.
I'll give it to him later. As you can see, he's a little busy at the moment.
What's he doing up there?
He's undertaking the very delicate task of cleaning the lens.
Uh-oh.
Randall, what have you done?
I'll be going now.
Yeah, you have to drive to earn money for gas.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This goes to Mr. Brocklehurst out at Lowood Academy. Keep up the good work.
Hello, Miss Temple. I've got a telegram from Mr. Brocklehurst.
He's in class. I'll give it to him. He too gets paid very little.
Yeah,
that's okay.
That's okay, my foot. The things you have to do to earn a living here.
Did you deliver that
I
telegram?
mean, 25 cents per
Good for you.
per
Here's your
telegram.
money.
25 cents
And
for
here's your next telegram.
gas.
Go down to the railroad station and deliver this to Lizzie Joe.
Who I'm
Keep
gonna
up
guess
the
is
good
a
work.
boy. Just, you know.
Hi, Uncle John. This telegram must be for Willie Joe's sister, Lizzie Joe.
Right
Or
you
not.
are. I'll take it to her. Last I heard, they were fussing at each other out by the tracks.
Bye now.
Gotta get gas real quick.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 25 cents worth, please.
That'll be 25 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Head over to Krollmeister Nails and deliver this to Dee Dee. Keep up the good work.
Hi, Mr. Connor. I have a telegram here for Dee Dee.
She's out back boxing up nails. I'll take it to her. You change your mind about that tip?
Oh, that's okay. That nail you tried to give me before wasn't rusty, was it?
Let me check. Nope. Nice and shiny and sharp.
Good. Bye.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Muriel over at Vash's Dairy. Keep up the good work.
To go around for this cow. Damn cow. Why don't you watch out for your damn cows?
Mr. Jones, does somebody named Muriel work here?
You bet. Here, I can deliver that for you. Need some sour milk? Makes great pancakes.
No!
No, thank you. Bye.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This needs to get to Mr. Cobb of Sunnybrook Farms. Keep up the good work.
Other way.
Hi, Rebecca. I have a telegram from Mr. Cobb.
Oh, please let me take it to him. When he's happy, he does this wonderful
Is she
little
supposed to be
jig,
like a
and his
Shirley
eyes
Temple
twinkle
kind of
up
thing?
so much they practically disappear from his face. May I take it to him?
Sure.
You're really nice.
Is she just like hoarding all the telegrams? Or reading them?
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one goes to Counselor Jack over at Avondale Camp. Keep up the good work.
Hi, Alice. I've got a telegram for Counselor Jack.
He's around here somewhere. Just give it to me. I'll get it to him.
Thank you. Bye.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Go to the observatory and deliver this to Woody. Keep up the good work.
Woody, huh? Alright, at least I know where I'm going. Down here. Don't worry, I'll get gas on the way back.
I've only got half a tank of gas left. I should gas up. Hi, Dr. Bob. I have a telegram here for somebody named Woody.
Just leave that with me. He's a little busy right now cleaning up the professor's
I like the continuity of these little interactions. Alright. Come on. Go to Zippy's gas and endure that annoying...
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 50 cents worth, please.
The voice actors must have fun with these.
That'll be 50 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Take this to Mrs. Brownell at the Deer Mountain Resort. Keep up the good work.
Drop it off.
Is Mrs. Brownell available? I have a telegram for her.
I'll take it to her room as soon as I'm finished.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Katie Joe at the railroad station.
All
Keep
these
up the good work.
these Joes. Willie Joe, Lizzie Joe, Katie Joe.
Hi, Uncle John. I've got a telegram here for Katie Joe.
You can leave it with me. Katie Joe's out back trying to referee some spat between Willie Joe and Lizzie Joe. They're arguing over some boy named,
Bobby Joe?
Tommy Bill.
Bye.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Take this out to Napoleon at Vash's Dairy. Keep up the good work.
Okay, I think I should have enough to hold me over for now. I mean, drop it off at least.
Hi, Mr. Jones. I'm supposed to deliver this to Napoleon.
He's feeding the cows. I'll take it to him. Sour cream?
No, thank you. Bye.
Let's go now. That should hold us over for a little bit. Okay, now I have to look in that book again to double check the order in which we do all that.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hello, Mr. Topham.
Yeah, let's look back at that book. Where was it?
Do you mind if I look around some more?
Be my guest.
Alright, take a picture of it this time. Alright. Okay, camera, you are keen. See, what will par on my miniature golf course get you? Is there anything else I forgot? The encoder is in the rivet, 2 to the right. Trivet. CC whereabouts. Room off tunnel by Scrambled Pictures. CC. Open the big TikTok on top. Okay. Now I'm going to take to open the big TikTok on top. Give Flute, Thisbe, and Pyramus their cues. Sounds like numbers to me. Yeah. I wonder if that birdcage thing's going to become useful later. So yeah, we already saw that. Now let's get out of here. Took some pictures to help out. Problem with these games is that they expect you to remember every little detail. Okay. Seriously, what is this supposed to be? Oh no, but it's creepy. So,
Now what?
What do you think happened to the key to Josiah's safe deposit box?
Josiah no doubt lost it. He had a terrible memory, poor fellow.
What do you think is in the safe deposit box?
No doubt it's filled
May
with the same thing
7th.
as this house. Junk. But if it's junk, why haven't I gotten rid of it, you may well ask. Well, I know it's silly to hang on to Josiah's things, but he was a wonderful man, you see, and I just don't have the heart to get rid of them. Too sentimental for my own good, I guess.
or, you know, maybe he was just your eternal companion. I'm still gonna be making these jokes.
It was nice talking to you.
I'm sure it was.
You two are totally gay. I'm sorry. Just the cat there. Okay. I think we can leave for now. A carriage house. Alright, so the first one was, what are you when you win bar bounce? You're keen. One, okay. What poet is it cast me out? Omar Khayyam. It's 4 letters, so it's Omar. Next. What will par on my miniature golf course get you? Pony. Give me a P, give me a P, give me an O! Oh! Give me an N! N! Give me a Y! Y! And then finally, what's Gloria's middle name? Lois. Give me an L! L! Give me an O! O! Give me an I! Hi, give me an S. S. Here we are. In this very spooky carriage house. Lots of stuff, though.
I wonder what goes here.
Oh, yeah, right. A mirror. And another mirror. This guy was very elaborate in his planning. Like,
I wonder what goes here.
Right. He gave his friends a game. He made an intricate miniature golf course. Hey, look, that looks like an Inspector Gadget type of hat. And I'm missing one more mirror. Oh. What does this do? Okay, am I supposed to match everything? Ah, okay. 5. 2. Where's a 6? I'm looking for a 6. 6. 3. Oh, right here. And then 1. And then here. And then here. And then... what does this do? Oh.
I need to find more mirrors.
Okay. All right. I forgot that's what we did. Okay. Freshwater fish of the Midwest. Oh. Now you tell me. Well, I guess I didn't need this. I just kind of went for it. I guess sometimes you don't need certain... Alright.
Something about this clock reminds me of the poem I saw at the mini golf course.
Well, let's look at the poem again, because... okay, I'm pulling it up. Oh, well, I'm thinking about it. Let's do some checking off.
I'm finished with that. That's done. I'm finished with that. That's done. That's done. Can't check that off yet.
5 toys.
I'm finished with... check.
We did a lot. Jeez.
Check. Check. Can't check that off till it's done. Check. I'm finished with that. Check. I'm finished with that. That's done.
We accomplished a lot. Oh, great. Why you got the spooky music now? Oh, by the way, we didn't look at this trivet here. I remember what it's for, but you know, we got all these pictures and words. Okay, so. Alright, so. The moon in the sky was, once heard to say, and then 4, and then oh, we can go backwards. Okay. 2, 8, 6, 7. If you guys don't know your basic clock math, and then 2, and then 7. that worked. Oh, here we go. The final mirror. Ugh, why you gotta make such creepy music here? Is one reason why I rage quit the game. It freaked me out sometimes.
I can't get it out.
Alright. Okay, now, what happens when we press this?
Something tells me I need to adjust the mirrors so that the light bounces off of them and onto that thing over there.
What thing? Oh, this thing. Okay. Oh, I see. This is how we can adjust it. So, mirror bounce here. And this bounces, other way, other way. Which thing are we pointing to exactly? Wait, where are we pointing to? Which thing? Help? Okay. Carson Drew can, how? Where am I pointing it to exactly? Alright, what thing? This thing. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Just wanted to get a visual of where I'm supposed to be aiming this. Okay. The thing over there. Doesn't go much farther than that, so, I need to readjust so it goes down here. And then this goes right here. Oop, back. Gently. Oh. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Did I do it? Okay. Here's animation, which I hope records well. Okay, save this, because damn it.